Hi, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. I have just returned from a scintillating trip to Trader Joe's. Just kidding, it was just average. But at the checkout, they offered me a Fearless flyer, and I said, heck yeah, I'll take that to share with you guys. So I have a few things that I picked up today. I'll show you. But I thought we could look at this Trader Joe's Fearless flyer from August of 2024. There will be a test on this later, it says, because apparently it's the Welcome Back students. Welcome back. Back to school edition. So let's see what they've got. Cheddar, macaroni, and cheese. Our boxed macaroni and cheese is back. Huh. I can't remember. I'm sure we've had that. I just don't. I'm positive when my kids were little. For some reason, I just can't remember. My son's been getting the, he's a grown man, but he still likes mac and cheese. He's been getting the Annie brand white cheddar mac and cheese, I think. Our boxed mac and cheese is back. While we have numerous heat and eat cheesy mac options in our freezer, there's something about boiling fresh pasta and stirring it together with butter, milk, and cheese that really stirs up nostalgia. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know about that one. It says it is 99 cents per box. Carolina Gold style barbecue flavored ridge cut potato chips. This was a sample they had today in store, so I had one. It was good. I can't eat too many potato chips with ridges. I don't know what it is about the ridges. I feel like they hold a little extra grease or something. I guess they give me a bellyache. But the one I had was all curled over like a ball, so it was like super crunchy, which I kind of like in my sample, I mean. It says Trader Joe's Carolina Gold Barbecue Sauce, also known as CGBS. Is it? Is a customer favorite here at Trader Joe's. Is that supposed to be cool like CBGBs? CBGBs was the punk rock club in the 70s in New York City. But what originally stood for was country, bluegrass, and blues. CBGBs. But they used to do lunchtime shows with bluegrass, and it didn't go all that great, I guess. And then they got the punk rock in, and that, of course, brought crowds. So it ended up just kind of being mostly new wave and punk rock. But everybody knows CBGBs is like, but what it really stands for is country, bluegrass, and the blues. Anyway, okay. So yeah, they're trying to get it to be CGBS. Is that? Anyway, whatever. Okay. It's a customer favorite here at Trader Joe's. Unlike typical tomato-based barbecue sauces, this one has a distinctly tangy mustard base that takes its cues from classic Carolina barbecue. I have some of that sauce. It's pretty good, but the chips were good. I didn't buy them or anything, though. Let's see, what do they say? $2.69 a bag. And they show it like it's a an element on the element table. So it's like the back to school theme going on here. Lesson 2, analytical chemistry. The periodic table, that was where I was looking for. One should indulge in these chips more than periodically. That's just elementary. Something spritzy with pineapple and orange. In these slow-going, sometimes sweltering late days of summer, It's always a good idea to keep something cool and refreshing at the ready. All right, what do you say? Trader Joe's something spritzy with pineapple and orange. But plus a touch of ginger and botanical bitters to bring it all together. Every 12 fluid ounce can sells for $1.99. Does it have sugar or what's the deal? Or is it like a sparkling water? I don't actually think it tells you here. What else? Squiggly knife cut noodles with a spicy garlic sesame sauce. I saw those in there today. They're like the ones that they were selling online for a while. I forget what they're called. But those ones at Target, I saw the other day, they're really expensive. What are they called? Like Mofobo, Mobo, Tofu, I don't know. But these ones are $5 for I think it's like a plastic bag. I don't know. Peanut butter with honey. I do that sometimes. I take my peanut butter and put a little honey and mix it up and eat it. Or put it on a toast. How much? $2.99. Is it organic? Peanut butter. No hydrogenated oils. Give it a good stir before enjoying. Okay, and look, there's a little bee on it. Just wait till everyone back at the hive sees this. Oh my gosh. Ranch seasoned cashews. Yeah. I like my cashews straight up. There's a reason ranch dressing is consistently named one of the top condiments. You know, my husband likes these chili garlic cashews they have, but I don't. They're okay. I'd rather just eat a plain old cashew. Anyway, these ranch ones, $3.99 a bag. It says yeehaw. Although certainly less celebrated than their cow wrangling counterparts, the cashew boys of the Old West were just as rootin' tootin'. Okay. Trader Joe's instant cold brew coffee. The brew is back. I'm not excited about cold brew. I take my coffee hot. I did buy coffee though. I bought this one. You know, it's funny because I've bought coffee at Trader Joe's plenty of times, and I can never remember which ones I've bought in the past. But this was whole bean coffee, and even though I have a grinder, I went ahead and just ground it, because I just felt like it. I don't know, but I can tell you, there's a little vent, and oh my god, it smells so good. It smells lovely. So yeah, I can't remember if I've had this. It says fair trade, organic Sumatra coffee, medium dark roast, 100% Arabica whole bean coffee. Am I saying that word right? It says organic, fair trade. Sumatra is the 6th largest island in the world. And its volcanic Barisan Mountains extend the length of the western Sumatra. Coffee on this lush island is grown on small farms where the beans are picked, washed, and pulped by hand using the wet hulling process, creating some of the most flavorful and complex beans on the planet. Our organic and fair trade beans are carefully roasted to medium dark level to reveal smooth, earthy flavors with little to almost no acidity. Exceptional after a savory meal, each sip is distinctive and full-bodied. Well, I will be having it for breakfast, not after a meal. So hopefully it'll be good. The other thing that I get at Trader Joe's that I kind of recommend is this English breakfast tea. And it's similar to the Tetley. Anyway, the red packaged tea, English breakfast tea that I usually get. But at our Target, the box that's this size of the, brand name tea has gone up to almost $10 a box. And so I started getting this Trader Joe's tea. Let's see here. English breakfast tea, $2.49. So it's like a giant savings, and it's good. It doesn't taste maybe exactly the same as the other, but I think it's great. I mean, it's fine. So we go through a lot of tea in our house. So that's that. Anyway, let's see. They're cold brew. Oh yeah, and this. By the way, I said when I bought it, I said this is for the people who've gone to the Buy Me a Coffee link and bought me a coffee. I'm buying this because it was a little more than, they have a cheaper one for $4.99. This one was $8.99. So we'll see how that is. But I bet it'll be good. I actually wrote some names down of people who've done the Buy Me a Coffee, but I didn't know whether it would be weird to, say them. But anyway, if your name's on there, thank you. But so many people also have done the super thanks. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, you guys. That's like so nice. All right, my stomach keeps growling, and I just ate lunch. So I'm trying to kind of lower my calorie intake a little bit to lose a few pounds. But I'll tell you what, it's not easy, especially because I work from home, so it's so easy to walk into the kitchen and just like grab a nut or whatever. Okay, so the cold brew. Cold brew coffee, simply add 1 heaping teaspoon. Oh, it's like a dried stuff, to 12 fluid ounces of cold or hot water. Every time I've gotten instant coffee, even like when I buy expensive, like Starbucks, to take backpacking. And when you're backpacking, you're desperate, and so everything tastes good. But the instant coffee, I hate it. I don't know why. I just have never found one I like. So when I'm backpacking, I end up doing hot cocoa, and then I add the coffee just because I'm addicted. I gotta have the caffeine. But I hate it. All right, what does this say? I have 2 questions. What's with the party, and why are we all dancing so fast? And the guy says, instant cold brew is back at Trader Joe's. And, well, instant cold brew is back at Trader Joe's. Then they have organic peanut butter and cocoa crunch cereal. So that must be like Trader Joe's answer to the Reese's Puffs cereal. I've never had that. $3.49 for a 10-ounce box. Brown butter salted caramel mini biscotti. It's no secret here at Trader Joe's we're bonkers for biscotti. More specifically for mini biscotti. And the latest iteration of these dense, crunchy cookies is sure to brown butter your biscuits, or your biscotti, literally. That sounds yummy. I would enjoy that, I'm sure, to dip in my tea in the afternoon. But not right now, because like I said, trying to be good. Spicy meat pizza. I do like Trader Joe's has a, it's their big family size, just cheese pizza. I think that's a good pizza. We eat that. It's thin crust. It's good. And there's another one with mushrooms and like pancetta or something on it. It's okay. My husband likes that. Whatever, it's fine. But their cheese pizza is good. But the big square one. So this, I don't know. It's made by us, by an Italian supplier who starts with a high hydrogen dough that bakes up light and airy on the inside. Classic mozzarella cheese makes up the first layer, which is then topped by savory pork meatballs. Calabrian recipe spicy smoked sausage and grilled red bell peppers. This maximalist meat and veggie combo is consummated with dabs of tomato sauce that deliver a distinct note of sweetness. What were the veggies? I must have skipped the veggies. Hydration, No, I didn't. Oh, bell pepper. I read it. My brain just didn't hear it. Grilled bell peppers. Okay. Maybe. Question mark. Spinach and ricotta raviolini. Okay, here's the deal. Trader Joe's has a mushroom ravioli. I forget what they call it exactly, but it's mushroom ravioli. You make that. You make a sauce for it that's just like olive oil and garlic, or olive oil and sage, or olive oil and spinach, or cook more shiitake mushrooms and olive oil, or butter, whatever. And chop up a couple of tomatoes for a second in there just to heat them, or you could add a little cream if you want some. I'm telling you, that ravioli, the mushroom one, is yummo. Now, I've had all their other raviolis and they're okay. I don't know if I've had this one, but I had like their lobster ravioli. I've had their cheese. They're okay. But that mushroom one, it's good. All right, so these ravioli, spinach and ricotta raviolini, so I guess they're mini, are $3.49 each. 50% pasta, 50% filling. All right, A Tale of Two Grapes. Oh, yeah, they have these packages that contain both green and red seedless grapes. They always feel expensive to me. I guess let's see, grape dew is $6.49. I mean, grapes are kind of expensive, I guess. But I'm pretty much the only person who eats them in my family. So I usually just try to go somewhere where I can break off a little bit and just buy a little bit, because that's a lot of grapes. I have to really be in the mood. What else do we have here? Plum cots. So it's about half apricot, half plum, would be my guess. One of the very best parts of summer, in our humble opinion, is the increased availability of stone fruit. You know, stone fruit are supposed to be good for you, but I used to love peaches. When I was a kid, I remember like stopping at roadside stands, and you'd get a peach where you bit into it. It dripped all down your arm and all on your face, and it was like gross but delicious. And now whenever I buy a peach, it is like cutting into an apple. I don't know what has gone wrong. And same thing with plums. They have no flavor. A plum, peach, nectarine, or apricot can be easily turn an ordinary day into a spectacular one. One of our favorite modern stone fruit families are plumcots, and the beginning of August just so happens to be the pinnacle plumcot season. Well, I wish they'd had samples of that. For the next few weeks, multiple varieties of plumcots will make an appearance on our shelves. So you were selling a 1 pound package for $3.69. Yeah, I'm going to ask them. I'm going to go, why don't you do a sample? Sometimes if you get the right employee, they'll like go, just open up, cut it. Hail Caesars. The Caesar is a certified star of a salad world. I do love a good Caesar salad. Yummy. Our chicken Caesar salad has everything you could want. Oh, these are like the prepackaged salads. You know, I never buy those. I'm sure if you were, just because I'm at home so I can cook, but I bet they're pretty good. I don't know. pita chips. Okay, their pita chips are good, but I wish, oh, if anyone from Trader Joe's can hear me, make a whole wheat pita chip. Because you have whole wheat pitas. And sometimes I toast them and cut them to make my own pita chips. But just make this whole wheat and I'll buy it. Because I'm trying to get more fiber. And these don't have really any fiber. But they're good dipped in hummus. Almond chipotle dip. What? Trader Joe's almond chipotle, I don't know if I'm saying that right, dip is such a product. Wait, I skipped. Sometimes a product comes through our tasting panel that's so fun, flavorful, and immediately habit forming that we know then and there we have something special on our hands. Really? A base of almonds and flavored with smoky, savory seasoning, including chipotle pepper powder, smoked paprika, garlic, and tamari. You know what I was going to tell you guys this actually. While I was at Trader Joe's, I was looking for tahini, which I use to make hummus. And I've been kind of wanting to show you guys my hummus recipe. And I've been sorting out how I could do a cooking video that shows that without, because I use a food processor kind of thing. And it's too loud, but I think I may have solved that. But I'm waiting for Trader Joe's to get tahini back in stock. And they haven't had it for like months. And today we asked, and they said it's because of the glass jar that they're in. I'm sorry, my stomach keeps growling. Oh my God. That they have to wait for some kind of FDA approval on the glass jar. What? So, and I went to like Whole Foods because there's one near me and looked at their tahini, and they had a jar of tahini. It was like $12. And the one at Trader Joe's, I think, is like $2.60 or something. Anyway, so I have this regularly because I eat this with apples sometimes, and it's raw almond butter, creamy with no salt. It's just ingredients, raw almonds. And it has 7 carbs, 7 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber. So it's pretty good. And I take this and put it on an apple and eat it sometimes for dessert. But I have been using this in place of tahini, making hummus. And it's good. The tahini has a little bit of like a bitter flavor that this doesn't have, but I think it's totally an okay swap. So just putting that out there. Angus chuck, brisket, and sirloin 3rd pound ground patties. Okay, I gotta tell you guys. And then what's this? Caramelized onion and bell pepper turkey patties. All right, so I used to buy Trader Joe's turkey burgers, and they're frozen. And you'd get 4 and they're plastic wrapped each one, which is kind of nice because you could just cook 1 or 2 or however many you need. And the last 2 times I've bought those, I've taken a bite where there was some very hard thing in it. I guess a bone maybe. So I am off of their pre-made burgers right now until, I don't know. It happened the first time. I was like, well, okay, stuff happens. And then it happened again. And I know like Trader Joe's you could return or whatever, but I never did that. I just got rid of them. But it's made me feel not confident about their burgers situation. So I've been buying just like black bean chipotle vegetarian burgers or making my own patties, but I hate doing that. I don't like touching it that much. So I've just been doing like veggie black bean burgers or mushroom burgers, and that's been good. So I'm not gonna read that because I don't know about it. Kamado tomatoes. It's not every day that you see a perfectly ripe, juicy, sweet, delicious tomato that's totally brown. I did see these there. They didn't, because they're brown, you're like, eh. That's another one they need to give you a bite of, I think. Unless you happen to visit your neighborhood Trader Joe's produce section every day, because our Kamado tomatoes are rather distinctly brown. They ripen from the inside out, so the color changes naturally from golden green to a rich dark brown. They also just happen to be among the sweetest tomatoes we've ever tasted. See, give a sample. We don't need a sample of a potato chip. We need a sample of your trademarked Kamado tomatoes. Vine ripened, immensely flavorful, and did we mention fantastically sweet? All right, they're ready to enjoy when you get them home. I may have to get some of these. I want to make a bruschetta. How do you say that? I don't know. Because I have some. I have 4, I think, tomato plants in my back deck. Oh my God, you guys! They're supposed to have all these little grape tomatoes on them. I have 2 tomatoes that are ripe. All the rest have been green for like a month. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, they say to have these with mozzarella snackers. Yeah, maybe I will go back and get some of these and some fresh mozzarella, because I have all this basil in my planters, and have it with basil. That'd be yummy. Sliced black truffle Monterey Jack cheese. You know, I gotta be honest, this truffle business, I don't know, guys. I feel like anytime I taste the truffle stuff, I go, no. And I love mushrooms. Aren't truffles like a mushroom? I don't know. Mango cream bars. Summer is the perfect time for barbecue, beach days, and most of all, ice cream on a stick. Among our favorites are Trader Joe's this time of year, are Trader Joe's mango cream bars. Our take on the classic ice cream truck treat with a tropical twist. What ice cream truck treat are they talking about? Are they talking about the push-ups? Are they talking about like an orange cream bar? Is that what they're talking about? Using the traditional, orange and cream base as inspiration. We worked with our supplier to craft frozen treats that are sweet but not too sweet, and delightfully creamy without being too rich or heavy. That sounds pretty good. Mango cream bars, $3.49 each. How many do you get? How many? Where say each bite delivers. I feel like this kind of thing I'd buy and I'd eat one and then be like, okay. And they'd sit in my fridge. Right now, I had some overripe bananas, so I chopped them into little pieces and I put them in the fridge to freeze. So tonight I might, put them in the food processor to make a banana ice cream. That'll be yummy. Oh boy, the neighbor is doing some work outside. I don't know. TJ sells seashells by the bakery section. They're cookies. Milk chocolate covered gummy bears. I saw these and I held them up and I went to the person next to me in line. I kind of looked and they looked at me and I looked at them and he went, ugh. And I said, yeah, that looks gross. I don't know, maybe it's good. It reminds me of, we used to get a box of chocolates as kids as a Christmas gift called Whitman samplers, and there was one chocolate that was called a raspberry gel, and there were 2 layers to the box, and our rule in the family was you couldn't go to the second layer until you finished the first layer. And every time that raspberry gel would just sit there until the very end, and somebody would have to suffer through it before we could get to the next layer. And I feel like that might be what a chocolate covered gummy bear would be like. Organic freezer pops. TJ's crumbled feta from Wisconsin. I bet that's good. They say to put it on your caramelized onion and bell pepper turkey burger.
What a handful of tiny dark chocolate covered pretzels. That's probably good. Double chocolate wafer cookies. Nourish Hyaluronic Moisture Boost Serum. See this stuff here? You can get it for $8.99, which is a pretty good price compared to other hyaluronic serums. So sometimes I buy this, and when I get out of the shower, I take a little, and I actually put it like on my neck and my arms. Like the other kinds are so expensive, you wouldn't want to waste it, but this one you can kind of use like on your neck and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you want something a little extra. Chocolate whole milk made with fair trade cocoa. Yeah, the stuff tastes like melted chocolate ice cream. It's delicious, and I'm a milk connoisseur, so you can trust me. I like it, but I can't buy it because literally I could, like if I had a day where I didn't have anybody around me all day, I might buy a half gallon and just, that would be it. I wouldn't eat. I'd just drink that all day long. Anyway. All right, so we have your shopping list. Chicken Goiza pot stickers. They're pretty good. I've had those. They're good. Rice vinegar. Yeah, I use this quite a bit actually. Rice vinegar for different things. It's not as like vinegary as regular vinegar. It's a little sweet. And if you want to make rice that kind of sticks together like sushi rice, when you put the water in with your rice, add a little bit of rice vinegar, and it makes it kind of sticky. Sriracha sauce. Yeah. I haven't had this in a while because I've been using, they have a green dragon sauce that I love. So I haven't used this, but sour cream and onion lentil rings. Are these like chips? It's about as classic a snack flavor as they come. We got to thinking that rings might be a great way to convey sour cream and onion from snack to mouth. So I have a fear of any chip that's made with lentil. And I think it's because one time I got something like that, and it was so like, it almost like turned to paste in your mouth, and I didn't like the mouthfeel of it, you know. So I don't know, maybe I'd have to have a sample of that one. Organic, boneless, skinless, free-range chicken breast. I think I may have gotten these today, but I'm not sure if mine are the organic. What did I get? Boneless, skinless chicken breast. Yeah, I guess I didn't get the organic. They were probably more expensive. $6.99 per pound. I don't know what this one was. Anyway, okay. Barbecue and black pepper Toscana chopped salad. Okay, maybe. Dolmas is derived from the Arabic term that refers to something stuffed. These used to be super popular in Detroit. There's a big Arabic community near Detroit, and so you get like the best dolmas, which are, I think, stuffed grape leaves, right? Yeah. And tabbouleh, kibbeh, hummus, everything. Oh, the garlic. Oh my God, that garlic white sauce. What's it called? They have all the best food there. Anyway, so I don't know if I'd bother with this just because when I go to Detroit, I can get some that are delicious. Yellow squash. I haven't bought yellow squash in a while, but maybe one time if I can figure out how to set up a camera near my stove, I will show you a delicious yellow squash southern recipe my grandma used to make. That is yummo. Anyway, all right. Unexpected cheddar chicken sausage. Maybe. I haven't loved the sausages I've gotten at Trader Joe's, but maybe I just haven't found the right one. I don't know. Trader Joe's fresh mozzarella cheese snackers. Sounds good.
organic cold brew black tea concentrate. Huh. Interesting. That's kind of cold brew black tea is like sun tea. We used to, back in the 80s, you'd have a big giant glass jar and you'd put all your tea bags in there in water and close it and put it outside in the sun, and after a day you drank it. I think that's all there was to it. Probably cost you 10 cents. This is $5 per bottle. Roasted corn. At the risk of sounding a little corny, we're all about corn in the summer. Nothing but sweet potato dog treats. Okay. Super cool cacti and sensational succulents. Yeah, I think they were at the walk-in today. I didn't really look. I think they were right there. They have cactus. Marula facial oil. Marula. I've never heard of that. Grown primarily in the woodlands of southern Africa, the marula tree is prized by locals primarily for its sour yet succulent fruit, which also happens to make a rather excellent beer when fermented with water. Inside the marula fruit, however, another treasure awaits: the soothing cosmetic oil found within its seeds. $6.99 for an 8.85 fluid ounce bottle. I've never ever heard of it. I'm gonna have to study it. Never heard of that. Peach black tea scented candle. Peach black tea. Organic silver dollar pancakes. I don't really do pancakes, but I don't even remember how I happened to have it, but I had that high protein. Oh my gosh, what's it called? It's a pancake mix. Oh, Kodiak, I think it's called. And I took that pancake mix because I was like super craving something sweet. This was a while ago. And put chocolate chips in it and then just made the pancakes and ate them like a chocolate chip cookie, only a pancake. It was good. It was good. But usually when I make pancakes, it's only on Christmas Day. And I just use flour, baking powder, salt, egg, butter. I think that's the recipe. Cultured salted butter. Vegan banana bread with walnuts. Whole wheat English muffins. Gluten-free crispy and crunchy chocolate chip cookies. Yummy. Coffee mochi. Oh, I like their mochi. What do they call them? Mochi balls. They're like little ice cream balls wrapped in a rice. It's like a rice, what is it? Anyways, I think they're yummy. They're kind of an odd texture, so some people don't like them, but I like them. Cereal bars. Mocha latte pretzels. No thanks. Everything but the kitchen sink cookie and bar mix. Oh yeah, they had this sitting there. What does that say? Trader Joe's everything but the kitchen sink cookie and bar mix. Chocolate chunks, oats, walnuts, coconut flakes, caramel bits, and mini pretzels. Ugh, wow. We should do this, but we're already 38 minutes into this, so I guess I won't. Maybe I'll save this and we can look through it another time. I had other things here to show you, but they never came up, so maybe we'll wait for next time. I was going to show you this white miso paste. I like this. I don't remember if I showed it to you on a different video, but you can just put it in water and drink it or add